I'm the best driver.
I'm the best driver.
No,
I am an
I'm the best
assertive driver, and you're a cautious driver. But sometimes you stop when there are no stop signs.
But I've also never crashed. So
We'll give him that. We'll give him that.
Amber always
I
wins
always
the
win
arguments.
arguments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the better cook.
Cole is the better cook.
I'm also the messier cook,
Cole
but
is
I am
a
the better cook.
tornado. He uses like 2 spatulas to do everything. So he like goes like this.
Yeah.
And it's just like, in this current moment, Cole is the better cook. I do not say this for the entirety of our existence.
We'll see.
Sometimes I'm a better cook. But right now you are.
Two
Two.
kids.
2. He's gonna be a great girl dad, is the goal, you know.
Yes.
We'll see. I've said, I was like, sorry to our future son if you're watching this, but like, you'll be a great girl dad.
I hope that we can continue to sort of grow as people and sort of nurture our relationship and really continue to build our lives together and explore how we can go through and make each other better and just enjoy ourselves.
He stole my answer. That's. So I think like the first time that I actually really got to know Cole, my impression of him, because we ended up living next door to each other. And so we would hang out on our porches together like all the time. And he would always just come out and he would go in his little hammock and he would listen to like Taylor Swift and his like girly pop music. And I was just like, he just is so comfortable being him. And I just really loved that. Like he was just very much who he was and he wasn't gonna like alter it to like fit in with people. And I really loved that about him.
My first impression of Amber was when we first met at a party in college. Just her kindness and her warmth towards everyone around her. She's a very welcoming person and just really someone that you can enjoy being around and get to know and becomes friends with. And she really cares deeply about everyone that she interacts with and meets.
Okay, so our first date was, I didn't know that it was a first date.
And I took her out to Olive Garden on our first date. She had no idea that it was a date. Even apparently months later, did not realize that it was a date.
And so he had paid and I was kind of like, maybe this is a date, but I didn't think it was. My friends were all like, no, that was a date, Amber. I was like, maybe. And then I asked him a couple of months after when we actually were dating and he's like, yeah, that was our first date. What do you mean? How did you not know that? So our first date was Olive Garden. We had unlimited breadsticks. It was fantastic.
I was very excited and nervous, but it went really well and had many dates since then.
I said I love you first. I was so nervous about it.
Amber said I love you first. She said I love you when we were laying in bed one night. And she was very nervous, as I'm sure she also said, but she had no reason to be. I obviously felt the same way.
So then I accidentally said I love you. I was like falling asleep one night and I said like, good night, I love you. And I like clamped my hand over my mouth and I don't think he heard it. To this day, he doesn't remember it. So I assume he didn't hear it or he just gave me a pass. And then a little bit after I said I love you. And I was so nervous, but he just like immediately said I love you back. So it was really sweet.
I knew Amber was the one when we moved out together to Phoenix, and really just having her with me through all the struggles of moving cross country and starting new jobs and meeting new people and starting a new life. I knew that I always wanted to be with her. She was very steadfast, and it was very easy to go through all of those new experiences and new challenges. And from that moment on, I always knew that I wanted her by my side whenever we met life's challenges and into the future.
This is weird to say. Like, I feel like I really knew after our like first sort of argument, because he was just so great during, like, it was so clear that we like really wanted to be with each other, and it was like we're gonna work through things together. And just to have that approach, I was like, okay, this is great. Like, this is definitely a long-term person that I want in my life.
I don't want her to forget that she's loved by many people, including myself. I think that she can sometimes think that she's not deserving of it or isn't able to receive it all the time, but just want her to remember that she is very loved and everybody cares about her very much, and we're all here for her.
I think I just don't want him to ever forget how wonderful he is. Like, he definitely can be his own worst critic sometimes and forget the fact that he is just like an objectively fantastic human. He is so smart, so caring, so wonderful in like a billion ways. And sometimes he doesn't give himself enough credit, so I just don't want him to forget that piece.
I just want to say that I love you. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of the person that you are and who we've become together. I'm very excited to build this life with you and see what we can do in the future and how we can keep complimenting each other and nurturing our relationship and helping each other be the best versions of ourselves that we can be.
I just really love you. I just really love you so much. And you are such an incredibly kind and just like patient, understanding, wonderful human. I'm so excited to marry you. Like, I can't wait. I'm like shaking a little bit right now. I'm just really excited about it. And yeah, I love you. That's it.